Today I'm going to be showing you how to hold your crochet hook and your yarn. I'm going to show you two basic ways to hold your crochet hook. Basically you can hold it however is most comfortable to you, but these are going to be the most common ways. And the first way to hold your hook is the knife hook, and I would say this is probably, or the knife hold, and I would say this is probably the most common hold that I see most people using. And you're basically putting your thumb at the front of your hook. It's usually flat right here where your hook is open on this end. Your thumb is going to go there, your other fingers on the back, and the reason it's called the knife hold is because this is kind of how you would use a knife to cut your food. Feels pretty comfortable. Now some people prefer to use the pencil hold, which would be exactly how it sounds, how you would hold a pencil, and you would control your hook this way. Fingers are still kind of in the same place, just more underneath your hook as opposed to your hand being on top of your hook. So play around with that, figure out what feels comfortable to you. What your right hand, if you're right-handed, will be doing is controlling your hook. Of course, if you're left-handed, you would just switch over and do the opposite hand. And for your yarn, I'm gonna go ahead and do a slip knot and put my yarn on my hook. These are all things I can teach you in another video if you're going through my beginner series. But just to show you how to control your yarn and where your hands are going to be, I am going to go ahead and do that without instruction right now. And I'll be doing some stitching, but again, I will show you how to do all of that in another video. But for now, this is just on how to hold your yarn and control your hook and your yarn with both hands. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to wrap your yarn over your index finger. And then the yarn will come back down through your hand like this. And at some point, most people end up using their fingers to kind of grab onto that down there so that there's tension right here. And what this does is controls the tension, the tightness for your yarn on your hook so that it makes it easy for you to use. It's not too floppy, not too tight. So this is your tension control. And then you're going to be using your middle finger and your thumb as you work to control your work and help your hook go where you want it to go. So index finger is holding the tension of your yarn, helping to feed the yarn into your project at the tension you want. Your middle finger and your thumb will be holding your work. Your right hand will be holding your hook. So as I work, you can see my right hand moves the hook where I want it to go. My index finger is holding it tight, and my middle finger and thumb are holding the work as it comes out. So this all works together to keep control of the yarn and the project as you go. So as I keep going, these middle finger and thumb are going to hold my work where I want it to be. My pointer finger and my baby finger are holding on to the tension, and my right hand is moving my hook. Now, it really doesn't matter if you do it exactly this way. You don't have to do it exactly this way. Really what matters is just that you have those points of contact in whatever feels comfortable to you to hold your tension, to control your hook, and to control your work. Those 3 points. So just play around with it, and whatever feels comfortable for your hands. Everybody's a little bit different. Nobody does it exactly the same. But whatever feels comfortable and gives you the control and tension that you need. That's all you need to do. So just play around with it till you get to feeling comfortable, and before you know it, you won't even think about it.